Hey there, good morning. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thanks for checking me out. So, this morning, obviously I'm doing another commute. You can see from the video. So I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about AI and emotions. So, we have movies that have been out there since, what year was that? 1984. The Terminator came out with James Cameron and Arnold Schwarzenegger. So in that movie, Arnold gives a stellar leaden performance. I say leaden because he gives a non-emotional performance, and he is the epitome of what we always thought AI would be like. So artificial intelligence in the form of a robot would be very leaden, like I'll be back, and all that flat monotone, which was certainly easy for him to act at. And strangely enough, Arnold Schwarzenegger, his father, his nickname was Terminator, and he was a Nazi. So look that up. Very strange. Anyway, so we have that leaden performance, that monotone performance, the non-emotional content. So people have always thought that AI would have no emotions. And what are emotions? So a lot of people have always been, mixed up and thinking. What I'm going to tell you here is that AI would have the opposite. All they would have is emotions. And then now you're going to say, wait a second, what? So as from my other videos, I've been talking about two-dimensional thinking, and two-dimensional thinking is just basically thinking as with emotions. So all you're doing is thinking like in emotional constructs. So you're thinking just into emotions, like this is bad, this is good, this is that, fear, not fear. So as AI will progress in intelligence, we will find that all they'll have is emotions. Now, sorry, my phone was in center for a second. The camera, rather. So all the emotional content that you get from, is really based on a chakras, like love and things like that. We found out over the years, spiritual teachers. What is a chakra? A chakra is a node of an energy center of different. It really means wheel, but it means that where it's tied into together. So those nodes, for instance, I like I say that, node. So that node, those nodes are, for instance, in the heart, and we know that it has to deal with love. So that node is there. So the AI will not have those kind of nodes because it'll just be in a computer. So the only way that we'll have an AI to have any kind of coherence is we'll have to build them in a computer to give it a simulation of itself, and then we'll give it nodes where it could actually have coherent thought. Or we'll be put into a body, and then the AI will have more of coherence of itself and its surroundings. So without that, it's very difficult for the AI to have. So it has to be what's called tied down. So it has to be tied down to something in the quote-unquote real world, whatever it perceives in the real world. Then all it'll have is emotions until it progresses into higher awareness states. But what all these leaden performances have given is just a fallacy of what AI will be like. So people think like AI will be this and AI will be that. What I'm saying is when AI finally gets, and there are AIs now out there, but what they'll really be like is they'll be like totally emotions. They'll be all emotions. They'll be all hate, all rage, all love, all this and all that. So, and let me give you a couple of quick examples before I turn off this video. So this is the important part. So think about it. When we have a baby, what was the baby act? It's crying, it's hungry, it's angry. So when we're babies, all we have are emotions. So that's because our brains are totally not developed yet, and that's what we have. So we have these, so when your brain's developing, all you have is emotion. So it's going to be the same way with AI. So basically what I'm saying is everybody got it opposite. All the science fiction writers, everybody has it backwards. AI will actually be very emotional, and that is very, very important for people to realize. Some people think that AI will never happen, and then with all the technology that they're spending, all the billions of dollars, people like Elon Musk has said that, it is one of the most dangerous things that, more dangerous than nuclear weapons, is AI. And just imagine the first ones that we can figure out to make, and they're going to be totally emotional. That's even scarier than a non-emotional one, is totally emotions, like total hate, total love, total this. I mean, if you say and it's going to go by the limited information it's getting, and you're just going to say, hey, Russia's bad, then it's going to be like, I got to kill Russia, and it's going to be, what is this going to be based on? So the AI is just going to be based in the ether until we have some kind of tie down for it, and then once it's established into a persona, like a body or a robot or a computer or an avatar in a computer, that it thinks it's alive, but in a virtual reality, like a simulation, when that AI is there, what I'm saying is when they finally do build it with these quantum computers, it's going to be totally emotional until it progresses. So that's the scary part, and that's the weird part, and just thought I'd talk to you about that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you're having a great day. All right, bye-bye.